So in this video, I want to tell you why you should stop doing cold calling, cold DM, and cold emailing people, businesses. At least why I stopped. And this is an advice that I want to tell you. And I will tell you also what it worked for me, because with the system, I actually refrain all my business and me generate 5 figures deals over the time with a system that actually was bringing me consistent leads every month. So a little bit of a backstory here. When I started my business for 3D configurators and augmented reality, like I said to myself, okay, I need to get clients as soon as possible because I actually do not have spend money on advertising, live on. So I needed clients as soon as possible. So the first thing that you do, of course, is that you actually go all in doing these things. So cold emailing, cold calling, cold DLs. And most of the time, especially if you're at the beginning, you're doing that wrong. So I tried that for like a year and a half, 2 years. I took consultation, I took mastermind and courses, but that's something that actually never helped me get clients. And not because those mastermind courses were wrong. Actually, they were like very good when I did those. The only things is that, for example, also as a my character, I believe more in attracting those potential customers to your business than actually chasing them, which is also more tiring. So that's why I invest my time in building something that scale and compound over the time. And I just want to tell you this, like, the results are not immediate. Like, for example, I published my first video YouTube about a project that I did of a client, and the first lead came after like 5 months, which seems a huge of time, but it's not, because after the first video I started to publish more and more and more, and this wall of videos, contents that I was putting online was compounding. And that's the best part. And I will explain you why. Because this helps your potential customers actually build trust before to purchase. So let's say in this way, like if you are directly, let's say, this is you are directly, I don't know, cold calling or emailing or send a message to a potential client. That is a cold approach. So 1, they don't know you. 2, they don't trust you. And 3, this is like actually your disadvantage, because I believe this, that you being always reaching out to the person, and they have the control of the conversation. So maybe you're reaching out in a wrong moment, they don't need your solution. And so that's why also this is something that you could control and fix. This doesn't help you, but it is actually the potential customers that is, for example, reading your content, watching your videos, and maybe even downloading your lead magnets, receiving your emails once they enter in your funnel. This generate trust, and they start to do this when they actually need your product, so they are ready to buy. And this is a full process that might take 3, 4, 6 months, but it's worth it, because it's something that compounds. When you put this content outside, for example, you're building kind of brick by brick house, and you're building pyramid then that actually do the work for you also wisely. Now, I want to be clear here. You actually don't need to stop completely cold outreach, because I'm not saying cold outreach is not worth it. It's worth it. You have to do it sometimes, especially if you're at the beginning. Of course, is one of the best way that you can do to actually get clients into your door. Maybe, also doing some work and get the first results and then promote those results through content. So you start to talk about those results that you had in your content here, and, people, other potential customers see what you were able to do for your other client, and this also will build trust, and they will actually connect to you, text you, DM you, reach out to you to actually purchase your services, because they see how you work, they see how you actually think and do the things. So that will lead to your next sale. But one thing also that I do, because I'm not saying that I never reach out. I do reach out, but when I reach out is, one, they downloaded your lead magnet, or they maybe leave a comment on your post, anything. So you start a conversation. That's really important, because relationship build trust, and then trust get you the sales. I'm not saying that you have to fake this, because it's very important, because I believe that also why, like, if you DM someone, they perceive like your energy, your intention while you're doing a thing. So if your thing is just to, okay, I want these sales, I want this money, that will not help you to get the client. So that's why you should actually build that inbound system. And when I'm talking about inbound system, I'm not talking just about creating content, doing SEO, GEO, IO, whatever you want to call it, but actually I'm talking about system that compounds over time. That's why you can watch this video to know more about that system.